Give everybody a chance to get in. I know nobody's there yet. That's fine. Oh. Everybody wants to start coming back. I can see my camera and my laptop. Okay, wait, bug. No Volkswagens. Well, started early. All right, who we got? Or who did we have out there? I don't know, I'm live right now. We'll try this again. With my glasses, that way I can see a little bit better. All right, waiting on people to show up. I know, Friday night. If anybody wants to show up for this one. I got one person. Hopefully it's a certain person. Who have I got out there watching me? Who's watching? I know. I'm back. I'm like a bad penny. Can't get rid of me. Well, I don't know who's out there, but someone ain't typing anything. Oh. Okay. Not a problem. And who's our next contestant on here? Yep. Who's the next contestant on Mater's Friday Night Talk? Part 3. Part 3. I know. I got someone on here. I just don't know who it is. I'm going to switch over to this other screen. I got the link up there. Oh, I can always. Here, I'll put the link back up. There. There's the link again. Well, I know you're in chat and everything. I got the link and everything up. I don't know why. Are you able to see the chat at all? There we go. There you is.
Yeah. My daughter called.
Good news or bad news?
Kind
of in between. I can hear you better.
Yeah. It's good news for her, bad news for her. And she had to apologize to someone just simply because she flat out told him, I am tired of having to waste product because you're not following health code violations. You're not following health code.
And where'd she work at?
McDonald's.
Oh, she's at Mickey D's. So, yep. Daughter at Mickey D's and son is at Jack in the Box.
Mm-hmm. And Mama don't get a discount anyway at all. Well, son is at work and he uses his discount for him to eat. Daughter is an hour and 20-minute drive. Mama don't get discount if daughter's not at work.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, that's college life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, there's an older lady in there, and older than me.
Okay.
That my daughter made a full tray of chicken nuggets, which she said is like 50. Wow. And the lady, you put them in, and you put them off to one. You put them in a heater, and it stays there for however long. And both sides are open, so you move a door and you get them. Right. But you use the scoop you use the scoop specifically made for nuggets.
Right.
My daughter said the nuggets had been up less than a minute, so they were nice and hot.
Right.
She opened the other side of the door, pulled one out barehanded. Guess what happened to all the nuggets?
In the trash.
Yup.
So why in the hell, if they were put in there, why were they... In other words, someone put them in without cooking them.
No, they were cooked. They were ready to be used for people.
And that's a heating. It's a warming oven.
Yes.
What the hell happened?
It's a double-sided warming oven. So you open one door, you slide the tray in, and you shut it. And you can access it from either side in order to be able to serve it, because they have two what they call lines, which is sides of the Mike.
Hi, Mike.
The table where they prep food. Each side is a line.
Right.
So they have two lines, and you can if drive-throughs on one side, front counters on the other.
Kind of like Taco Bell. Yeah.
Yeah, just no Taco Bueno.
Yeah.
It's Bueno no good. And
Taco Bell, see? Taco Bueno, no bueno.
no, Taco Bueno es no bueno, pero a mí mucho baños.
No.
But
Next day, baño.
no, 30 minutos baños. Vámonos. Within about 30 minutes, I'm gone. I'm in there. That's it.
Not me.
But that's what it does to me. So I don't do bueno. And she had the nuggets in there ready to go. They just needed to pull them out and use a little scoop that is set specifically. She opened it up, pulled out one barehanded. My daughter got onto her because my daughter is in training to be crew leader.
Right.
Okay. Daughter used to be the drill sergeant in ROTC at high school.
Uh-oh. I can see where this is going.
She had to apologize because she talks harshly. Okay, my daughter's tone of voice and the way she speaks is me, pure mama.
Right.
She talk and my voice is harsh. Hi, Tom.
Hey, Tom.
My voice is harsh, and if I'm upset, you know it. And there are times like the last live stream, not the one 5 minutes ago, but the one the other day when I was talking about my cousin.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And daughter's the same way.
Yeah. Hey, Tom, Mike, we'll let y'all know that after doing the calculations on the way bills and everything are right now, I know I said it earlier. The fact is that I've been on that free plan for StreamYard, and of course I was getting close to my time limit for the month. Hey, Power Strokes on here. How you doing, bud?
Hi.
Actually, it's Power Stroke. Achoo!
Achoo!
Yeah. That is hey guys, it's Ed the Old Tech Guy. No, like telling Crystal a little while ago, we were chatting, and it's like I finally said, okay, fine. I'm looking at the way my bills are, how my paycheck is. I've gotten bills and everything paid off. Things are getting financially better. And I was like, okay, fine. I bit the bullet and upgraded to the basic plan. That way I've got unlimited streaming now. Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
BS the chew. Sorry, yeah. Hey, you got to tell me how Ed came up with that for you, or is that something you came up with?
Bring him up.
I'm behind, catch up with all your stuff.
If he wants to join in, bring him up.
I mean, I know I've got the link and everything up there. Hey, P.S., if you want to jump in here, hey, you're more than welcome, guy. And when you know it, I'm doing all this right now. And Justin has to finally start doing his live stream. I know that's the only thing about with all the different people and everything. I know it's like we're kind of fighting to see who's can do what. As far as live streams, we're kind of competing. So I try not to do something on Tuesday night because, like I said, that's when Ed's on. Like I said, Saturday night, that's when Brandon does his. Appreciate it, Tom. And thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. But like I said, I'm trying to get the channel built and everything, and the only way that you're gonna be able to do it, is just gotta invest the money. Hey, I invested the money for a brand new camera. I thanks to
The
Ed.
cables.
Well, I was gonna say with Ed and Justin, I was able to get the new cable, the Cat 6 cable and then I invested money for a better internet, which is way times faster. Yeah, usually on Saturday night, we're after Brandon. Probably not going to be doing it this Saturday night.
Yeah,
plans
I don't think so.
Yeah, plans have
I'll-
changed for Saturday night.
I'll be honest. No, you're not going to be doing that Saturday night.
That's what I'm saying. Plans have changed because I'm not going to be even in town. I'm not going to be in state. I will be in a total different zip code. I'll be in a different state, different city.
Hi, Mark. I will see you on your live in the morning, and I don't know if I'll see you on your live tomorrow night, but I will definitely see Ed Sunday night.
Yep.
He said he's popping
Hey,
in for
Mark.
just a minute.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, Mike, why are you saying oh?
And watch your language.
Yeah, that's why I didn't finish it.
Yeah. So, please, guys, watch your language. I don't need YouTube coming down on me. And
You're
I
fine.
don't want-
You got
Yeah.
your warning, sweetie.
right. I just don't want to have any problems. Because I really don't want to put someone in a timeout and everything. Because, hey, I mean, you guys are the ones that are helping me. And y'all spread the word. Like I said, hey, thumbs up, the bell
Yeah.
notification.
That
all that
reminds me, I
kind of
need to go
stuff.
back there and hit like on that one.
Yeah. So, like,
I'm
you
in.
know,
I'm in the stream, and I didn't put a like down. Man.
Okay.
Okay. So, Mike, can you explain your
Yeah.
earlier? Yeah. This is not Hakuna Matata, Mike.
Yeah. But yeah, the plan was that I was going to go out to the local monster truck and everything. Of course, go to church and everything Sunday morning, and then I was going to drive up to Windsor Casino, and Crystal was going to drive down. Because I was, but we've been wanting to meet and everything after doing all the chatting. And it's like, where is something that's in between that we can meet at to be on that what she feels comfortable, me, I feel comfortable, this, that, and the other. And then let's just say I got a hotel room set up for me up in Oklahoma City. And I will have nice company.
Yes.
And it was something that she and I had discussed. And to me, that is something that you do as a couple. It doesn't matter being married, it could be boyfriend, girlfriend. It's something as a couple do that you actually discuss it back and forth and come upon an agreement.
Yeah. It's like when I popped in the live, I said, no, you're not making that present that you were talking about.
Right. You didn't want me letting everybody know what I was going to be working on.
Yeah, and it's that project. And it's just simply because with everything we have discussed,
I know
my reasons why.
Right. I know.
And I'm glad everything is moving forward with us as it is.
Right. So am I.
Go ahead.
I will say that I did break the news to my mom.
What'd she say?
She was go, oh, really? And she was kind of excited.
Cool. I told my son yesterday when I picked him up from work, I do too,
Thank you,
Tom.
Tom.
Right now, it's looking good. I'm cautiously
it-
optimistic.
Right now,
But
it's basically 2 thumbs up as far as what's going on between her and I.
Yep.
And we haven't even met yet.
Yep.
That's the funny thing.
Oh, this is fixing to get hilarious because I
Yeah.
told my son about you yesterday, or no,
Okay.
early this morning because I had to take him to school, and I will paraphrase because he was not exactly YouTube friendly with what he said. He said, "I
Okay.
better meet this guy." I said, "You will after I do." He goes, "To what, mother?" And now, mind you, this is a 17-year-old boy doing that.
Hey,
Thank
Frog.
you, Froggy.
Hey, you want to jump in here?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Let me put the link back up. That way, Froggy can come in.
Okay, can you, if she pops back in, can you change it where you have the panel going across instead of side by side? Because that actually gives you a wider view.
Right. That's what I planned on doing.
Okay.
So, Froggy, there's a link.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come on up.
We both said at the same time. She got it in stereo.
And as you saw, I was talking to my daughter right at the first.
Right.
I video chat her because it's easier on her to turn the chat on and set the phone down if she's doing homework.
Right.
I was mean, mommy. I did. You see that? She goes,
Right.
yeah. I see. You see the guy on there? Yeah. I said, that's my date tomorrow. She goes, okay. So you have tentative approval from the children.
Okay. Good. That's always a good thing. But it's definitely better if it comes from mama. Because like the old saying goes, if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
Yeah, my son's learning that the hard way. But yeah. My daughter is make sure he treats you right. I was like, she knows what I've dealt with. So she knows how I will deal with what I don't like.
Right. And so far, I mean,
so far I'm liking.
Right. And I'm very happy with your company. I mean, Froggy's going to be head to bed, so she's not going to jump in. You can jump in just for 5 minutes. Yeah, and both of us are going to be getting up early because I plan on being on Mark's stream in the morning.
I'll be on his stream, and I have to go to work too. So
yeah,
it's been a screwball week for me, to put it nicely.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a hectic week for me at work. I mean, even though I still missed about 4.5, almost 5 hours, I still managed to get in just over 40 hours for the week. So I lost a little bit of my overtime, but it's like, hey, that's my investment for getting the better internet and everything. So, and Froggy, if you're still in there, I am going to be bringing some of those bags of the gummy frogs with me.
They will go in the box that I am in the process of making for Froggy.
Right. And see, that was something that she and, Crystal and I have been discussing is like, would it be better for her to mail it to you, or would it be better if I mailed it to you?
And he's going to put a bag with whatever else in it. Okay.
Okay, no problem.
He's going to give me a bag of frogs and whatever else he chooses to send you.
Right.
Will be put in there with a note from him.
Yep. Tell you what, give me a minute. I'm going to get something out of the house real quick.
Uh-oh.
No, I don't have to go play fireman. I'm getting something. It's called getting cotton mouth. Okay?
Oh, yeah, and I got mine sitting by my table.
Okay, I'm back. I couldn't be gone long because this is still burning.
Yeah. But
Well, this is my leftover for my to-go tea from work today, or from lunch. Excuse me.
check your basement, see if Froggy's ready.
I just looked and she ain't popped in yet.
Okay.
She ain't Froggy ain't hopped in here yet.
Boone asked how you felt about what, Mike?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna just curious about. But yeah, I was wanting. I was trying to figure out what I wanted for lunch. It's like, oh, I have not had a barbecue stuffed spud with pulled pork in a while. That would be good. Plus, they give a big glass of tea to go.
Yeah, I had a cup like that of Coke, and I had General Tso chicken and fried rice.
Oh, yeah, you'll have some General Chicken. Oh, so
No, General Tso. Hi,
yeah,
William.
you'll have some. Yeah. Hey, William, how you doing?
No, I got I got
You'll have
corrected.
General Chicken.
I got
And
corrected. It
Yeah.
is General Tso
Right. So you have fried rice? No fried rice?
with veggies.
Oh, so you
I
ready
have-
one very smart cookie?
No, I didn't have cookie.
Oh,
I gave cookie away.
You don't have fortune cookie. Oh, you bad girl. You bad girl.
No, I have good fortune because they got the bad one.
Ah, okay. I like Chinese food. I wish we've got 3 places here in Ennis. We've got Panda. We've got a place called The Wall. They're a little local place. And then we've got a little Chinese buffet. And between the 3, the buffet is the only one that actually has a dine-in still going. The other 2 are takeout only. And I don't understand that because Governor Abbott has already said, hey, I'm lifting the mandate on wearing masks, and restaurants can open up back up to 100%.
Somebody hasn't told the employees that they need to get back to work.
Well, the thing about it is he's, basically saying that, he's not, he doesn't have it mandatory to wear a mask, but it's like if businesses want to, they can.
Yeah,
And
that's how we have it. It's mandatory here, but a lot of the businesses pick and choose except for corporates.
Right. And for me, there was a few around that, even though before he lifted the mandate, and here comes our next contestant on Mater's Friday
Hi,
night.
Foggy. I'm sorry I missed your live. I was working.
Hang on,
Hi,
I didn't like that
hi,
one.
Crystal.
How you doing, Froggy?
Doing great.
Hang
How
on,
are you?
I'm doing good. I'm still
You
working. I'm
got
still learning
it.
all this. There we go. There we go.
You got it.
Yep.
I had on pajamas. I had
Yeah,
to go
let's
change
go.
my shirt.
But
Yeah, no, I got Mater
Like,
earlier. My shorts are extremely short. That's why when I turned, I made sure I was covered.
Well, I was dressed inappropriately, so I needed to be appropriate.
This
Yeah.
is all
Hey,
I
and
have
appreciate it.
besides the finishing edge,
Right.
and I'm done.
Oh, wow.
And Froggy, hey, I appreciate you coming in and joining.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
don't know if you heard or not, but I actually, I did checked on the finances and everything, and it's like I was getting close to my allotted free time for StreamYard, and it's like I'm looking at my finances like, okay, I can actually afford to get the basics, which gives me unlimited streaming.
That's wonderful.
And he did that
I mean,
about 5 minutes before he popped up on the third live stream, because he and I were talking on FaceTime.
Yep.
And I hung up
Yeah,
with
we
him,
were
and my
really-
daughter called.
Yep.
I use the basic too, and I like it.
Do you?
Yes.
What's that in your hand?
Cigarette.
And weren't you supposed to be quitting?
I am. However, the doctor doesn't want me to go cold turkey.
No, cut back, because that
Okay.
way you cut your nicotine levels without going into withdrawals
Exactly.
and doing the blood pressure and the stress levels and all that going. "Ooh."
Yep.
Exactly.
Hey, Crystal, did you see what Mike put on there?
That they're collecting unemployment and the businesses are collecting from the federal. Yeah.
Yep.
That's how come they haven't opened back up, is because
Yeah.
quite a few people want to continue collecting unemployment, because some
Right.
of them make more money.
But yeah, Crystal, you didn't see the live chat from this morning,
Nope.
and like I said, I was trying to get ready to go to work and everything. And it's like, oh, well, Froggy was on, and Shell was on there, so it's like, typing everything in. I didn't get it, like I said, be on panel, and it's like just a look on Froggy's face when I said, "I'm mad at you," and when she found out, because it's like I had her super chat, Froggy's super chat stuck in my head. I even told you about it. I'm going at work. I'm going, Froggy, I'm mad at you.
Oh, he was mad
I
at
had
me because I told him to go watch your live stream because of everything that was said about him off and on. So,
Right.
yeah. And
But it
then-
was all
she was
good.
saying,
yeah.
yeah.
That
Hey, she thought you were going to be falling out of your chair.
when I
Like,
told
hang
him
on to that
because you
table.
were so happy that I said, "Oh, be careful." Mike, if I'm not
Hey, by the
working
way,
for clients, I'm working.
I love those.
I was not able to find the ones that he has, but I did find something else,
That's awesome.
and that is going in your box.
Grab them, grab them,
Yep.
grab them.
Yeah, no, he was after my chocolate earlier. No, Froggy.
Ooh,
Yeah.
chocolate. It's orange slice.
Yeah.
I love those. Hubby gets them for me every year.
what-
They're so
This
awesome.
is sea salt and caramel.
They're awesome.
I've got one more. I'm not sure if it's. I think it's either orange or raspberry.
Hubby gets
Yeah.
me the orange ones every year.
Oh,
'Cause he's
and when I was at the
amazing.
Dollar Tree, hey, Froggy, when I was at the Dollar Tree getting the frogs, they actually had some of those, was the Lifesaver butter rum.
Wow.
But I didn't get those. So, I mean,
I did.
I figured, okay, you got those. Yeah, the yeah.
Froggy.
Now, I don't know if it's a big bag.
And that's not including the huge $8 bag that I got from Walmart. That is up there.
I love butter rum lifesavers.
Yeah, those are going back and forth to work with me.
Well, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I heard you say rum, and it's like, rum? Someone say rum? That's a pirate's drink right there. Arr.
It's a good thing for me to substitute the cigarettes with.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
I know people that they do
And-
gum, cinnamon candies, whatever.
Right there.
Right.
I actually have
But,
more than one.
yeah. And I was actually, earlier I was actually, beforehand I explained, was telling Crystal about the pirate cruises I've been going on.
Wow.
And I wound up, I've gone on 4 of them.
That would
and
be fun.
actually, no, 3. I've actually been on 3 of them. I did miss one. Um, I was supposed to go on a 4th one, but that one has gotten postponed. I don't know how many times now. Let's see. First time was to Cozumel and Progreso, and these are all leaving out of Galveston, Texas. Okay, so first one was Cozumel and Progreso. The second one was Key West and 2 stops out in the Bahamas, which was Nassau and Freeport. The third one was Cozumel. It was out in Jamaica, and then Grand Cayman.
Beautiful places.
And that was 2 years ago.
Wow.
And the next one is in 2 years. Is so far.
That's the only thing is I have not heard as far as when the next TRF Pirate Cruise is going to be. I do know that the other ones have always been on Carnival, which I like Carnival, but now they're switching it up and they're wanting to go Royal Caribbean. And that's one thing I was, telling Crystal about. Is I was actually, saying I brought up Royal Caribbean's website and Carnival's same time, and I was actually, telling her, okay, this is how much a Carnival cruise is at this time, and at the same time for Royal Caribbean, how much it is, and the price difference. And Royal Caribbean is a little bit higher priced.
Can you guess why he's telling me these prices?
And so you can go with him.
Mm-hmm.
I think you'd enjoy it.
I think I would too. And you remember this little guy that came in to the live the other day?
Yes.
As of Sunday, he will no longer be mine.
Oh, goody.
Because
he's getting adopted.
Yes. And he was bought specific for adoption.
That's awesome.
He is going home with Michael.
That's awesome.
Because of it is a Carnival Cruise bear.
That's so cool.
Yeah, or elephant.
And it's actually an elephant. Yeah,
yes.
It's not a bear.
And
but one thing I was telling Crystal about, right? But I was telling Crystal that on Carnival Cruise Lines that you're out and about during the day. Well, housekeeping, they come in, they redo, clean the room or cabin, and make the beds and everything. But they will take certain towels and they will get them folded and shaped in certain ways to represent different animals. And each one every night is totally different.
Mike,
but
I agree with you,
that,
but a little bit of change of scenery once in a while won't hurt.
It'd be a whole lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh my God. If you've never been on a cruise, I'll put it like this. The travel agent that when I went on my first one back 2015, he goes, once you go on one, you're going to be hooked. And I've got the hook right down in here somewhere right now, and it ain't coming out.
You need to do a crochet cruise.
What?
A crochet cruise.
Honestly, I wanted to go on the ones with the crochet crowd, but their last one was scheduled for, I believe, April of either this year or next.
Oh.
They are done.
Oh, it's a shame.
Yeah, and that would have been, I don't know, what they're going to do about if it got canceled or anything. But that would have been the 20th cruise, and that was it.
They still do the ones to Iceland that show you all the Icelandic yarns.
Ooh.
Yep.
That would be fun. I still would like to go on either an Alaskan cruise or out to Hawaii.
Well, I want to do the Alaskan one.
Yeah, I would love to go see the whales out in Alaska.
Yeah. Now, I tell you what,
right
really Right. There was one cruise I heard about, and I keep up with all the different cruise news because that's what I like doing also. And they had this one guy. It was a very small cruise ship, and I mean we're talking I think 60 or 70 passengers, so a very small ship.
Mm-hmm.
The guy he got tested and everything before the cruise, came back negative,
Mm-hmm.
and got into port, got retested. They got on the boat and left, and the results came back in, I think, about 2 days. And mind you, they're already out on the ocean. Okay? Results came back positive.
Oh
So
my.
they turned the whole ship around. They canceled the cruise, came back.
Mm-hmm.
He got they isolated him and everything. Retested him. Negative.
Oh my goodness.
All within, I think,
3
2 weeks
days?
time.
Yeah.
No, I mean, he got tested before the cruise, but actually before going on the cruise, and then when getting back, all within a week and a half time period, 2 negatives, 1 positive.
False positive.
So yeah, false positive. So don't tell me that those test results are 100% accurate.
No, they're not.
No. And like I keep saying, we had, I don't know how many people remember, 2009, we had the H1N1 swine flu.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. 60 million Americans had it.
Yep.
It was considered a pandemic by the CDC.
Yep.
There was no mandatory wearing masks, no social distancing, no shutdown this, no shutdown that. It's like, just, okay, go about your lives.
Mhm.
And that all went on for over a year, almost a year and a half.
Yeah.
With this has come up, well, you got social distance, you got to wear a mask, hand sanitizer. We're going to shut this down. We're going to shut that down. No cruising because there's supposed to be a petri dish. I'm going.
I found out my client
What?
is allergic to hand sanitizer.
Wow.
Yeah. And that was the one that was at the hospital. She's
Oh
back.
my goodness.
She's back. She's doing better. She's
Good.
she has trouble transferring,
Mm-hmm.
and her back looks like somebody has beat her with a
Ooh.
rowboat paddle.
Oh, that's awful.
That
Yeah.
that was because of what happened. It is
Yeah.
it is from right here, right here on the backside, all the way down to her hips.
Oh, how awful.
Wow.
Yeah, but
And
it
Mike,
is.
I agree with you, Mike.
But she is doing
Plain and
better,
simple, that's all it was.
and so she's taking pills and doing what she needs to do to get better. She's not being a stubborn cuss and refusing medical. So
That's awful, though.
yeah.
Oh, and Froggy, before I forget, I
Yeah.
agree with you on one thing.
Mhm.
Crystal might not be old, but she is an old soul.
She has an old soul.
Thank you.
I think that's why she and I are clicking on so many different areas and items. Because kind of like what she was saying, her dad is so many years older than me,
Mhm.
and basically he and I were raised the same way, the same kind of generation, and that's how she was raised.
Yeah.
So
Dad is
she
67.
kind of watched the same thing, right? So it's like she was watching some of the stuff that her dad was watching, and it's like same way with me. I watch stuff that
Yep.
my parents.
Froggy, I finished that black and white shawl.
Wow.
I put a total of $20 in it. If I didn't have tails, would have been 980 yards.
Nice.
Yeah, I threw away probably 3 to 5 yards because I had one ball that I would get 5, 8 yards tail, 6,
Oh, wow.
8 yards tail. I had 4 tails in that one after the initial starting one.
Oh my.
So that was, I literally had a handful about like this.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And that was that thick yarn.
Wow.
It ended up taking me about 10 hours. And I wore it this morning while I was waiting to get my driver's license. I was warm. I had 3 people wanting to borrow it. But this is all I've got left on Sandy's.
Oh wow.
And I've just started the edge. So it will be in the mail next Saturday.
That's cool.
So
And I was, when I was trying to get my new internet and everything set up in my room, it's like, what can I use the little table set it up on?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, I've got this little sewing container that was my grandmother's. And it's the kind that, it's got the 2 lids that open up like that, or you can actually fold them out.
yeah,
Right.
it accordions out.
And
Yeah.
right, it accordions out. And there is spools of thread and everything in there. Never been, some of it's never been up. Still got the little plastic wrap on there, and they are on wooden spools, not plastic.
Yeah, the wood spools. Yeah.
Right.
And he has tags on there for 25 cents from Woolworth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I forget who it
And he's
was,
like,
but
I'm
there
just
was.
going to throw this away. I said, don't you dare.
No, don't throw it away.
It's like,
Yeah, he
I
was
found
on the
some
phone with
pieces
me
in there.
before he put it on stream. I said, don't you dare. No, no, no.
He
It's like,
doesn't
I was
understand
telling
the
her,
value of what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, I've got these, I got these pieces here. Oh, just scrap metal. I can scrap metal place and get rid of them. And they're for some kind of their sewing apparatus. It's like those little scissors I was telling her about that's got the little teeth and everything. It's like,
Painting
I've got
shears.
these. I'll just take and put them. I'll put them in scrap metal.
I agree.
Yeah, no. Just, no. Or,
They're
I mean, I was telling her
actually
about-
very valuable.
Right. I mean, one of them I found actually had a date on it from 1966.
Yeah, they're valuable.
And I was telling her about my grandmother's. There was a cedar chest that my grandmother had from back in Houston. Okay. And mind you, we moved in 77. Okay. This thing is about 4 foot wide, probably about 2.5 foot in depth, and probably 3 feet this way.
Wow.
And it's all full. As last time I looked, it's all full of fabric still.
okay, I got to drop
And
down.
I told her, okay.
Vintage
telling
fabric
Crystal-
too.
Yes.
It's
And I
like-
told him, I know how
Yeah,
to clean
the
it.
thing
Don't
about
you
it-
mess with it.
I told her I have no idea what to do with this. I should just throw it away.
I was
Just
like,
put it-
no. Okay,
No,
a little bit better.
you shouldn't throw it away.
No, I told him I know how to take it and clean it, and I can use it to make him stuff if I'm there. But I have to be able to get down there to do it.
Well,
Right.
not only that, the best thing for the vintage fabric is to make a vintage fabric quilt.
Yeah. That's
That can be sold for high dollar.
mm-hmm.
I mean, is there value in stuff like that?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. You said that's
The
from the
wooden
60s.
spools alone go from $5 to $25, depending upon their age.
And if they have the thread on it, they can go higher. Now, I have a wooden spool. I would have to go dig it out of the back room, and that's not happening right now. It is a gorilla in a cage. And it was made by hand in one piece, and the the bars are solid. He carved the gorilla out of the middle and leaving the bars.
That's cool.
Yes. Yeah,
But, yeah,
I
I
missed
mean,
the
like,
ones my grandma made too, Mike.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's like I have not, so I don't have a use for it. And I will say that I have been wanting to find a good home where they could be donated to. Like, just empty this thing out and just garbage dump.
And
But
I was on the
some of those
phone with him.
spools, some of those wooden spools are standing about like that tall and probably about that big around. So
Yeah.
there's the big one.
Froggy, you can imagine my
some of them are
reaction. It was about like saying, Froggy, I've got 300 pounds of yarn right here. I'm just going to throw it in the trash.
I know. That's
Yeah.
what I'm sitting over here going, yeah, sure. You have bone crochet hooks. You just want to throw them away. No.
Yeah. No.
There's like one little
Yes,
hook.
Mike, they are.
I don't know what it is, but it's a metal rod. It's got a circle on one end, and it comes in. I mean, this thing is real small. Okay, it's got the little hook and everything like a crochet, but it's got this other piece that will fold this way on it. And
is that the latch hook?
That's a latch hook, or it's for tatting, but it's probably a latch hook.
Yeah.
okay,
That's
It's
what I'm
something-
thinking of. The,
I'll bring it with me tomorrow.
okay.
I mean, like, what is something like that used for?
Making rugs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which
So
reminds
it's
me,
something
I have rug yarn I need to get rid of because I won't be using it. I don't like
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like how it feels, it's just I don't have anybody to give it to. So if I made a
Right.
rug, oops, there went my headset.
I mean, is something like that worth keeping? I mean, is there a value in something like that?
The latch hook, it depends on what it's made out of. I will have to.
It's
I will
metal.
look at that. The fabric and the
I mean,
sewing stuff.
This thing is out of metal.
Don't you dare do not.
It's probably about that long. It's probably about a foot long.
Then I think it's for tatting.
Yeah, it's possible for that. If it's
Then it's probably rather old.
yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, this
I
is
would-
something that my grandmother had.
Yeah, I wouldn't get rid of it.
Mm-mm.
I
Not
mean,
unless you got
what
it
would
afraid.
what would a value on something like that be?
Unless I knew for certain, I can't really tell you.
Yeah.
If it is an older, thing used for tatting, you're looking at $25 to $100.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mike, I would have to have a pattern and for an Appalachian quilt, and I could probably make it, but it would take me a while because my sewing skills have deteriorated greatly.
It's like riding a bike. You can get right back up on that.
Oh, you saw my mask the other day on Mark's Live, the sunflower.
Yes, but you do fine. You'll do
I know.
fine.
I can do it. I just need more practice, so I'm going to use the masks and get back to it.
If the blind woman can crochet and knit, you definitely can do it.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I said it's just I need more practice. Because before I made the masks, I had not sewed in about 10 years. So, other than patching, about a foot of something, and that was because my brother's too lazy to do it his dang self.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
he's
I
45 this year.
I know either Crystal or Froggy. I know either one of y'all would probably like probably would like her old Singer sewing machine that's in the cabinet that
Mm-hmm.
the sewing
Is it
machine.
treadle?
It's the kind
treadle?
that it's flat on top, and then you pull the little door open and flip the actual sewing machine itself out.
Okay,
Right.
do you plug it in, or do you have to use your feet to get it to move?
And it's the kind you plug in,
Oh,
Still
okay.
like that.
Yeah,
and it's got
that's
the little. It's got drawers. I think either one or two drawers off on the left hand side.
Nice.
that's what I learned on. That is what my grandmother had. It
Right.
is the one I learned on was her mother's sewing machine, bought new in the 1950s. Before she passed, my father went in and cleaned out her house. Not only did he get rid of that one, and by get rid of, he sold it for $30 at a garage sale. And this was in 2006. He sold it for $30. He sold one that was a twin, but bought in the 1980s. It was a retro for
Nice, Tom.
$20. At the same time, I found out about it 2 months later. I about killed him.
Mm.
So, in other words, what I should do, just load this up in my car, take it out to the garbage dump for trash.
Sure.
You do that, and you're going to be hurting very, very badly, and not in a good way.
The older metal sewing machines, the ones that are all metal, they
Right.
actually have value to them, not just for the scrap metal part, but they have value to them because your new sewers want those machines because they are easily repaired, easily serviced, and they last forever.
The
Right.
electronics on the new ones are a pain in the patutski if something goes wrong. The one
Right.
it's my mother's, but if I ever move, I get it because she doesn't sew. It was I bought it new for her in 2010. And it's a brother, and I got the simplest one out there because that's what she knew.
Right.
And that's what my daughter learned on. That's what my son learned on. And if everything goes according to plan, that's what you will learn on.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
have
I know
no
for
problem.
me, I know the older stuff is always made better quality, but
Mhm.
I'll put it like this. My dad had gone out and bought, I think it was a Powercraft, which was Montgomery Ward's,
Mhm.
jigsaw, and a drill. I was using the drill and everything, and all of a sudden I'm getting a tingle in my hand.
Yep.
And it's like, okay, I'm using it. For simple fact is, it was aluminum cased. So
Yeah.
it was starting to short out. I'm hanging on to it, and I'm getting that current. So it's like, this is getting to be unsafe.
Mhm.
Like, no. It's like, that jigsaw, that drill, yeah, they went scrap metal wise because one, I'm not going to want to spend the time and the money to get them rewired when everything else has got the plastic, better insulation.
Mhm.
I was like, no, I did not
Now,
want to take a chance.
those I would have mounted bolts into the wall and hung them up. Wrapped the wire in a circle and put it underneath on another nail and bent the nail up so it wasn't coming down as display pieces.
Right. I mean,
Just because of
right.
the metal casing.
Right. Like I said, the cases on them were aluminum, and it's like, no, this is too dangerous to keep.
And I understand,
And,
but
it's like it wasn't. There was like no sentimental value in it. It's like, no, this is junk. I mean, total junk. So like, I'm getting rid of it. I'm want to, because that's one thing about here in the garage right now. Like I said, a year ago, where I'm sitting at, I wouldn't have been able to. That's how much stuff I've gotten out of here. Froggy, you've been in a Walmart over in their fabrics section, right?
Yes.
Okay. You know how you go in there and you've got all the catalogs and everything. You can look through it to find the patterns for something you want to make,
Right.
and then you turn around. You got those like 4-foot wide drawers that you open up to get the fabric or the pattern out of. My dad brought 7 of those cabinets home from
Nice.
when Montgomery Ward was remodeling. I have no use for them at all. I've got 7 of them. I've got the framework that sits on the floor. You set the cabinet down on the drawer and everything on top of it, and I've even got the lid parts that go up on top. And they were literally like where this little parts washer is sitting at right now. That's where they were sitting at.
I'd have sold that on eBay.
Yeah, he can do that. Or
Right.
if he knows someone local that needs it for storage for probably the fabrics or their crafts.
It'd make good tool storage. There's
Mhm.
a lot of sewers that would like a cabinet to hold their patterns
And their
I mean-
fabrics and stuff.
Oh, God.
And if there's someone in the area that's a knitter or crocheter, use the drawers to hold finished objects. If they're
Right.
not, or the yarn.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of things to hold in there.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, these things are, like I said, they're about 4 foot they're about 4 foot in width. They are about 12 inches in depth this way, and probably, I'm guessing, I haven't put a tape measure on, but they're probably about 2 feet this way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And they are made out of heavy gauge metal, because each
Yeah.
one I was struggling with just to try and get them moved.
You
Like I said, I
have
got 7 of them.
So, Froggy, how fast do you want one shipped up to you?
Yeah.
Hey,
I need to get to I've
I
been
know, because
I've
you
been
got
up way
Mark
too late,
Lester.
and I have to be back up before 6. So
Yeah, and it's
That means
midnight
be
your
on my
time.
place.
I know. Thank you for having me up. You guys have a really good night.
Hey, I appreciate
You too, Froggy.
Yeah.
I will see you
Yeah,
on
do
Mark's
that,
Live if
Froggy.
you're up.
Yes, yes. I hope to see you there. Y'all have a good night.
You too, sweetie. Bye bye.
Night.
Tom, I have seen Amish quilts, but where I'm at, they don't really have them. And Mike, I have seen the Appalachian pattern. It's just like, and again, not common where I'm at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
there it is.
guess now my channel's going into knitting.
It will
Hey,
depend on.
you got a new customer there, Crystal.
Yeah, I know, and you've already kind of thrown me under the bus to make a good 200 Harley Davidson Afghans. Mike,
That's a suggestion.
yeah,
It
it
was
will.
actually coasters, as I was saying, like little coasters.
Yeah, it will depend on what I've got, and I would have to go in and research and find the patterns again, because right now my personal fabric stash is less than an 18-gallon tote, and I don't have the stuff for the inner lining that
Right.
would go with it.
Backpack work. Let me see if I still got it over here. Oh. Yeah, I can't get to it right now.
Okay,
I was
see,
going to say I did find another metal container. Let me see if I can get to it easy. And
don't hurt yourself.
I've got one of the local cats out here too right now.
Tom, I am in Oklahoma City, which is central Oklahoma. The closest thing I have to Amish is the Mennonites. and that is a very tight knit community. They do the cars and everything else, but it's very hard to, if you don't know them or know somebody that knows them, you don't have an in with them to be able to buy their products.
Yeah, I was wrong about one thing, Crystal. I thought I only had 2 of those lids. I found a third one just now.
Oh, the lids for the cabinets?
Yeah, the top. That is 23 and a half as far as one way. Oh. And 48 the other way. So, yeah, like I said.
It's 4 foot by 2 foot. 4 foot wide,
yeah.
2 foot deep. So, yeah.
So that's basically how the size of them drawers is going to be, like a 4 foot by 2 foot. They're probably put this way.
Yeah, see, Mike, you've got I can understand where you're coming from on that, but I'm Okie born and bred. The only reason I know about the Mennonites is because I transferred from one high school to another. At the second time, at the second school, there was a Mennonite community close by, but the girls had quit going to school because they stopped in the 8th grade. And the guys finished high school, and that was about it. I would love to go, Tom.
Yeah. I was going to say, Tom, have you ever seen that video by Weird Al? It's Amish Paradise. Now, yeah, that's definitely with the Amish, yeah. And that's one thing I was telling Crystal about. She's got Mennonite on that side.
Mm-hmm.
And that's over there on 35. Actually, several years ago, I went up 75 in Oklahoma, and they actually do have an Amish area over there.
Yeah, but I was not aware of that until you told me.
Right.
So.
And I didn't know they were up there because I was this friend of mine, or this person I knew, and she had to take some stuff up to her mom's house, which, she's from Oklahoma. And so she was wanting to take a carload of stuff up there for storage and everything. And she would want to know if I would go to help unload and everything. I said, sure. And it's like, so we went up on like a Saturday, and there was basically a all-you-can-eat barbecue place up there on a little buffet. It's like, okay. So we went there for dinner, and then back, to her mom's house.
Ooh, that does sound good.
Wow, that does sound good.
I mean, I just got through eating and having that chocolate.
Yeah.
I so should not be hungry now.
No. But, yeah, that's one thing I wouldn't mind is trying, Amish food. I know that they're going to have a different taste. As far as what they cook and everything is going to be totally different.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be up for even, I know that Mennonites, I know they probably have a different style of cooking.
From what I understand, they are very similar to the Amish, but like I said, that's a really close-knit community, and if you don't know somebody, or you don't know somebody who knows somebody, you can't get in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Tom, that's one problem with me is that down here in Texas, it's Amish. What? It's like, we ain't got them down here.
Nope.
Not here in Texas.
Oh, I don't doubt they can, because theirs is all natural. So
yeah.
But yeah, see, that's one thing I do miss about having to work, I don't get to cook. I like cooking, especially for people that appreciate it,
Right.
but that's not here, not this house.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
It would be somewhere else.
But
It definitely would be very much appreciated somewhere else.
yeah, maybe
And
I won't.
it'd be
Maybe
fun.
I won't burn myself next time I cook fish.
Hopefully not.
That hurt.
And we go out to Scarborough, we can have some of the fish tacos. Yeah.
Oh, one of my old girlfriends had a recipe for the sauce you put on that. That was
So the mango
bomb.
habanero.
Huh?
The mango
No,
habanero.
it was something else. I forgot what she did, but it was good. Oh, nice, Tom.
Yeah, and that'd be especially good right now because with the price of lumber at Home Depot and Lowe's, from what I understand, yeah, I'm going, damn. Because what was it? I remember I could walk in and buy a 2x4 that was for framing, already cut. You know, was it 92 and 5/8 inches,
Mm-hmm.
and I think they were like $1.92.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and now that same 2x4 is going to cost you about $10.
Yep.
And I don't know about you, Crystal, up there, but I noticed that when I went by Walmart today, that price of gas is actually starting to come down.
We are $2.49. Hey, Mike, I'm glad she can cook like your mama. I'm so glad for that, but I'll be honest, I don't cook like my mama. I cook a mix between my dad, my grandfather, his, and my mother's mother. I don't cook like my mama at all.
I don't either, and I cook stuff that I like. I mean, there's stuff that, like when I did that video on cooking spaghetti and everything, something like that, mole, that is something that a lot of people, it's an acquired taste.
I've never had it, and so I would have to try it. I'm not against it, just don't know. Okay,
Damn.
Mike. Yeah, ouch. 680, that hurts. Mike, what is hashtag 240? Or hashtag 46?
Pound 46?
Yeah.
Where did someone come up with that hashtag?
Welcome to Instagram and Twitter. That's where it came from.
It's a pound sign.
I'm used to hearing hashtag from the daughter. She's 18. What do you expect? Mama picks it up every once in a while.
It's like, hashtag. I mean, when I first started hearing something like that, I'm going, hashtag? What the hell's a hashtag? It's like, oh, you mean the pound sign? I go, huh?
Yeah, see, I like it at work. I have to call a number from my client's phone in order to clock in or out.
Right.
And it says, enter your worker ID and hit pound.
Yeah.
First time I had somebody over at one of my clients' houses. When I did that, they were leaving. And they said, what's a pound sign? I said, what? They said, what's a pound sign? I said, yeah, you can say the name, Mike. It don't matter. They go, oh, hashtag. I said, honey, I'm older than you, apparently. That's pound. Yeah, Mike, you can say the names. You just can't be derogatory towards any of them. That's all.
And the language is definitely have to be G-rated. That's the only thing, I do require. Because like I said, I don't want to get YouTube coming down on me because
And he called me out because I messed up. So,
right,
yeah. And considering where we're at, if he's going to call me out, guys,
right. Now, when she and I are talking on the phone, okay, I don't care
bets
if it's
are
just
off.
her and I
But
talking.
I was live.
Right. So I mean, even even live in person, it's like okay. To me, it's going to be like a one-on-one. So it's like say whatever your heart desires. I don't care because we're not streaming live on YouTube.
Yeah, but you called me out because we were live on YouTube, so
right.
I deserved it, and
right.
I admitted to it, and okay.
Right. So I mean, like, and that's why I say, I appreciate, the guys and girls that are here, because without you guys, I wouldn't be able to get this to where it's at. That helps me out.
Yeah, like I said, I blame you completely on Froggy. It's all Froggy's fault.
Well, remember, we were trying to blame Brandon.
And then you backtracked even farther.
Yeah, because I was going in my mind and everything. It's like how everything started with me on YouTube, and it was basically, watching music videos, and then when I got the motorcycle, then I started watching I found all the different, about 2 or 3 channels that were showing all the things that bikers go through as far as getting into wrecks or near misses, this, that, and the other. And I started watching that, and then it's like, okay. And then all of a sudden it's like, started watching the guys that started building the go-karts and mini bikes, and they're still around. And it's like, where they were getting all their engines and everything was from Harbor Freight. Then it started off into the Den of Tools. And then from Den of Tools, like I say, it went on to Brandon, and there's Ed, the old tech guy, Jehu, Dale, Justin. And then from there, like I said, Brandon, then it went on to Tampa. And then from Tampa, and everything went to Mark and Polar Bear Ed. And now the Crystal.
And Froggy sent me to Tampa, Tampa to Ed, Ed to Mark, and you popped in the middle of all of it.
Yep.
It works.
Yeah. But hey, I don't mind talking a little bit of politics. I'm not against it. As one person said, because I'm always hearing things about Mr. Potato Head as far as what he's done, he hadn't done, and it's like, watch out for them stairs getting on the plane.
Yeah, no, if you want to talk politics, Grandpa's Adventures on Tuesday and Thursday nights, 7 o'clock Eastern time, I believe. Go there, have fun, because you can talk anything and everything, and he lets it go. He will let it all out.
Yeah, Mike, I saw that on there. Yeah. Hopefully you're liking my post on Facebook too.
Yeah, you're gonna have to send those to me through Messenger since my Facebook is messed up.
Well, I'll bring my tablet and everything with me, and I'll have my laptop.
Yeah.
So it's possible that I can bring Facebook and everything up, and I can show you all that stuff.
Cool. So. Do it after the early live stream.
Yeah. And I do know that when I get up there to the hotel, I'm going to ask them, because one thing that, with me being a Wyndham Reward member, that some hotels actually do give a late checkout, which I think it goes till, I think they give you an extra hour, so probably 12.
Noon. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I'll agree, Mike. But yeah, I mean, I like the stuff that he posts on there, and he likes the stuff I post. Of course, some of the stuff that I post, I know that I haven't seen him put a like on, and that's probably with the all the different motorcycle stuff and with all the military stuff that I share.
Mm. Yeah, you know what? No matter what comes between of you and me, you're definitely going to have to meet my dad.
That definitely, because you already said that he and I start getting to talking. It's like you're just going to be going off doing your own stuff.
Yeah, I'll get the stuff to make dinner, and y'all guys can sit there and talk.
Yeah. Because I mean, you already said that he and I probably get along.
And that's putting it mildly.
In other words, you wouldn't get a word in edgewise.
I would get, "Hey, Dad, this is Michael. Michael, this is my father." Y'all got, and "Oh yeah, Dad, don't forget to tell him about yada yada." I'd lead off with one thing, and then I'd be able to walk away.
Or I could tell him about something and everything.
Oh, y'all guys would be at it for hours.
And hours and hours.
Yeah.
Kind of like, yeah. It's like, damn, is that late already? It's like,
I was on the phone the other night.
Which night?
The 4.5 hour total phone call.
Okay, that one.
Yeah.
Because we've had a few of those.
Yeah. Or the 2 a.m. live stream.
I thought it was 2:30.
Close enough.
But
yeah.
Damn, Mike, are you gonna be the only one typing on here?
I don't know. Tom looks. I think Tom might have fell asleep.
Hey, Tom, wake up! I'm surprised I ain't seen Wayne pop in. And Steven. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, this is, I know it's my live stream, but y'all can pop in. Like I said, pop in, and y'all, if you don't like the subject we're talking about, hey, put something in. And it's like, okay, we can run with that. I don't care. I mean, just as long as it ain't, something stupid and ridiculous. It's like, I don't care.
I know, run with the stupid and ridiculous. Just don't get dumb and kicked out.
Okay. No, I'm not getting on the submarine. With the cook. It's okay, what movie was that then? Down Periscope with
wasn't that Leslie Nielsen?
No. The guy that played Frasier.
Kelsey Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer was the captain of the Seawolf. It was what was it supposed to be, a Ohio class diesel submarine, and one part and everything is like he was going, well, what we could try is crazy, it's like, what was it, crazy and ridiculous and everything, and one guy goes, we ought to go with that because that seems to be working for us.
Perfectly fine by me. It's your channel.
Yeah. Like I said,
as long as it doesn't get your video kicked off, go with it.
Right.
That's all I mean.
Right. I mean, y'all want to talk about Predator engines? I mean, I don't mind. If you want to talk about fishing, I don't care. Skydiving. It's like I still haven't figured out why anybody would want to jump out of a perfectly good plane.
I don't either.
Um,
Yeah, you like fishing. You and Dad are definitely going to hit it off.
eh, I'm not much into fishing. I mean, I haven't done it in years.
Ooh.
I mean,
The
yeah,
la-
you talk motorcycles. Okay,
Yeah, he's
uh,
not so much into that.
dirt track racing.
That's it. That's one of the 6'8" cousins.
Yeah, NASCAR is like, I haven't watched NASCAR in years, especially since Dodge got out of it.
Yeah,
Again,
the dirt racing is my cousin. He's 6'8". Yeah, and I'm short at 6'1".
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you see why I say I'm short?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to get.
I've got two of them that size.
Yeah. I'll play like this. I've got something right outside the door of the garage. Hang on a minute. I'm going to grab it and bring it in.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I think I'm in trouble. If he's going to do that, I'm going to sit back up.
No, you're not in trouble.
Not yet.
No. I'm hoping I can get this thing set up that way y'all can see it good. Can y'all see that?
Kinda. It would be easier if you blew just yourself up and took me down for
Okay,
just a
hang
minute.
on. I'll move out of the way.
But do what you got to do and then move.
Talk about doing this.
Yep. And now take off to the side for a second.
I'm off to the side.
What does it say up in the corner?
Talk about this.
Uh-huh.
It's supposed to say WINSTON.
Winston? You got one of the old cigarette signs?
Nope.
Is that one from a sprint racer?
Nope.
Then you got me lost.
This is the passenger door that came off of my dirt track car.
Ah, okay.
And dropped some.
For that. I'm
Yeah,
fixing to open my beer.
Because the door handle went right here. Actually, it had the door handle right there. The key right there. As you can tell, the original color was white, but all this that kind of looks pink and everything was orange. Of course, this is where the rear view mirror was at on the door. Actually, no, this is driver's door.
Yeah, Mike, he had to tell me because I lost it.
This is the only thing I have still left of my 1970 Dodge Charger when I was dirt track racing.
You're mean.
And this Winston sticker, that is what I had to put on it when I changed dirt tracks. And it was a local one around, and it was the only one that was NASCAR sanctioned. So I did at one time, I did have a NASCAR racing license. I actually raced NASCAR at that time.
Nice.
I even had the little patch on my fire suit.
Very nice.
And wasn't that long ago, I actually did find the NASCAR license renewal form.
Mm.
Yeah. So, and I believe that was from back in, I'm thinking 1987 is when I had to put that sticker on the car, and I'm bringing you back up.
Okay.
There
See,
you
my beer.
are. But yeah, I actually, no, I didn't have to put a Sunoco on it, Mike, because that time, I don't even think Sunoco was into NASCAR racing. And like I said, it was just your local dirt track that was NASCAR sanctioned. So it wasn't the big boys you see on Sundays. It's just one of the local dirt tracks. And unfortunately, that track is no longer around.
Darn it.
Yeah, because the school district decided, oh, we're interested in that property. They wanted buying it and built a school out there.
Hey, more
And-
education. Hopefully it's being used.
Right. Now, if I want to build another car to go racing and run NASCAR, that's about a 4-hour drive for me because I have to go back down to Houston. And they're not running on dirt. They're actually running a 3/8 mile asphalt track. So it's be a totally different car setup. It's like I grew up dirt track racing because my dad, I got into it, and that's what I'd like to do.
I'm sorry, Mike, but
Yeah.
I know we've got a couple of local speedway. We've got one local speedway that I know Mater wants to come check out.
Yep. That's Ardmore.
Yeah, my uncle had one down by my hometown, but they turned it into an outdoor concert event center.
Oof.
Yeah, and it's still dirt,
Yep.
which
That-
is, yeah.
That's the problem, is that a lot of them are going bye-bye. There was,
Well, you could only drag on his. You had 2 people, and that was it.
right. But as far as dirt tracks, I do know that up in the Carrollton area, there used to be one called Buffalo Park Speedway. And I'd actually gone out there to watch them race. That track is no longer there. It's a big housing development. There was a Green Valley drag raceway that had been around, quarter mile drag strip, been around for years, and it's a housing development.
Yeah, if you ask Mark and Ed about that, they'll be able to tell you what ones are up and running now
right.
versus then.
Oh yeah, because that's the problem. Is that I know over in Kennedale, you had Cowtown Speedway, and then several years later, literally right next door to it, they built Kennedale Speedway Park. Cowtown is now an empty field, and KSP is still going. The 8th Mile drag strip right across the street, it's gone now. And
Go for it, Mike. I want video if you do.
hey, I'll drive one of them.
I've torn my back up too much, and I've been in 3 wrecks.
Hey, I'll paint one of them orange and put a 01 on it. Actually, I'll have to put a 02.
Yeah. I'll be by with the ambulance. I'll be sitting there waiting with them.
Hey, I'll make sure I have the seat harness and everything on. I'll be wearing a helmet and all the safety equipment.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's gonna. What's gonna happen when you get hit by half a dozen cars?
The car go crunch.
What happens to person in car?
They get crunched.
Hence, I will be waiting by the ambulance because I won't want to see it.
They have to catch me first.
They'll be trying.
They can try all they want, but it's like, see ya. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Oh, he plans on it, Mike. He plans on it.
I can put the stars and bars on it. Hey, I get my next car built and everything, go back dirt track racing. Oh, hell yeah. It's going to have the stars and bars on it. It's going to be orange. But unfortunately, it will not be the 01. It will go back to what my number was when I started racing. And that number is 65.
You ain't that old yet.
Well, I picked that number when I started racing. I mean, I did want, the 01, but that number was already taken. And the guy started, it's like, actually, no, the first number I wanted was 56 because that was my dad's number.
Ed, how are you?
Hey, guys, it's Ed, the old tech guy. We're going to be doing some HVAC engineering tonight. So stay tuned.
Yeah, read the second one because that's on you.
Yep. Hey, I appreciate it, bro. Hey, you want to pop in here? I'll pop the link in.
I'm doing good, Ed.
Damn bugs. I don't need no stinking Volkswagens. I don't need no stinking Volkswagens.
Yeah, it's just, it's a long day. Working on a side job.
Oh, so you haven't blown it up yet? Or you haven't gotten frozen out? There he is. Let's bring him in.
Hey,
I don't know how long I can stay.
Hey.
That's okay.
Okay.
I'm doing a side job. I'm over here trying to
Other way.
other way.
Not you,
I
him.
know. I'm so long.
I'm here trying to get somebody some internet. So lots of fun, guys. I've been battling this thing for hours.
Yeah.
I'd say
Ed,
take
you
the
have
gun and shoot it, but that might make the problem worse.
Well, for one thing, he needs to get Jehu over there to show him how it's done correctly.
Oh, I'm sure Jehu would.
Yep. Uh-oh. Where'd you go?
Frozen Ed.
Go, Ed.
What happened? Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
So-
You got
frozen Ed.
frozen.
Yeah, if my internet goes in and out, it's because I'm working on the internet. So it may go in and out, guys.
Right.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Hey, Ed. Hey, I want to let you know that for a while I was on I had the free setup from StreamYard.
Yeah.
And after checking how my finances and everything are, I bit the bullet and went to the basic for StreamYard. And he froze again.
No.
I froze. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm very sorry. Now I apologize.
I can go on my cellular network if it'll.
It's up to you. But he changed
Right.
StreamYards. He's went from the freebie to the basic. Is all he was telling you.
Oh, very nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope that fits you because honestly, I would make the expense unless you really, really thought you needed it. I don't even think I need it. I'm paying for it, and sometimes I think maybe I don't need to pay for it anymore. But
Well,
it is,
for me,
it is
I'm paying for the upgrade as far as getting better internet. I went and bought this camera, and like I said, thanks to you and Justin, I got the Cat 6 cable. And it's like, things are getting better. So to do the live streams and everything, especially with having a panel, it's like, I know it's helping my channel. So the only way to, you got to spend money to make things better.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. And, I was having a discussion with Crystal earlier before I decided to come back on. It's like, yeah, why not?
And he was telling me, I said, it's entirely up to you because it's your money and, can't force you to do anything. And you have my animals in the shop. Lovely.
Do you hear me complaining?
Well, it's better than my breaker box. So, but
Hey,
inside
look
the
at
basket is all yarn.
Hey, like I said, look at the mess I got behind me.
Yes, but yours is a work in progress. Mine,
That's true. That is very true.
Mine,
No comment? You'll plead the fifth on that one? So you'll plead the fifth?
Yeah. I'll plead the fifth even with a gun to my head with that one.
Yeah. Hey, Ed. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by tonight, even though you're working.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm pretty boring right now.
You're fine, sweetie.
If I don't get this done, I'm never going to go to bed. I want to get this done to the point where I can get some sleep.
What is that?
Yeah, what is sleep? I don't know.
I'm surprised I haven't gotten Jehu to want to pop in on the live streams for me.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's up with that guy. Sometimes he'll jump in. You just got to see how he's doing.
Yeah. I tell you what really got me, I don't know if you saw it or not, but when Jeff and Jesse popped in Sunday night, I mean, to get the Bears Den, dinner tools to pop in, okay, that's something to me.
Yeah, that is something. That's very nice, actually. That was very nice of Jeff.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, I told Crystal, how many subs he's got and everything, and she goes, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that is really nice. Wow, I can't believe you did that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, they were only on for, maybe 10 minutes? But I started doing my, so I just started doing my impersonation of the guys from Wayne's World. It's like, I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. It's like,
yeah,
like I said, that made my night. It's like, even having you on here, it's like, hey man, this is making me feel good.
Oh man, no.
I'm gonna drop camera for a minute because it's almost midnight here.
Yeah, I know.
So I've got to turn up my light and do a couple things in here. So I'm going to shut down camera and mic for about 2 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you in a bit, guys.
All right. But
Mater, who all you got on here?
I know. Well, I know you're on here. Crystal, of course. Mike Hodge was on here. I had trying to remember who else it was. Damn. Had a couple others. I know William was on here earlier and he bounced out. That was about it.
Okay. All right.
Oh, give me a minute. I got Mother Nature calling me.
Okay.
Hey, you see this cup?
Yeah.
That's almost empty now.
Oh, man, dude.
Yeah. I mean, that was nothing but my tea from earlier.
Interface notifications. Come on, man. Where's the thing that I need so I can get done? Oh, you guys don't know how hard this is if anybody's out there. It gets really annoying sometimes just to do basic stuff. I can't see any comments. I wish I could see chats. Comments. Mike Hodge. Then it was me. Ah. Private chat. Oh, that's nice. It worked that time. Now, this is not going to let me do it until I do these updates. Dashboard. Let's go ahead and do that then.
All right, I'm back, Ed. But no, hey, I'd say probably. Oh yeah, that's right. Froggy, she was on here. I don't know
Okay.
if you know Froggy. Froggy went knitting.
No.
Okay. Yeah, she was on here. Oh, and Mark from Twisted V Twins.
Sorry, I switched over to cellular so it wouldn't bounce because I need to do updates on this stuff here.
Yeah, but no, Mark from Twisted V Twin. He was on.
Oh, very
chat.
nice.
Yeah. So
Who's in the chat here?
it doesn't show
No.
me who's. I know, like I said, of course, I know you're on there. Crystal's
Mike
on there.
Hodges. Mike
Yeah,
Hodges
Mike
here.
Hodges.
What's happening, buddy?
Yep.
I'm in an
Yeah.
office all by myself in a big old warehouse.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna make me a good $1,500 out of this job. I'm gonna tell them they gotta
Hey.
pay me and maybe more.
Night, Mike.
Hi,
You have
Mike.
a good one.
Take care,
Um,
Mike.
Yeah, since I
Hey,
turned the lights off and I look like a bad Halloween decoration without it, I'm leaving my camera off.
Oh. I
You know-
understand, but you don't have to worry about us. But I understand. It is public. It is on the internet.
Yeah, like I said, I
Yeah.
look like a bad Halloween decoration. So,
Man.
hey, Mater don't mind. I know you don't care. So, but like you said, it is public.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, ma'am, no. I know it. I know it's respect, but that makes me feel. And
I
I
was
I
I'm
understand.
from the Midwest. We say ma'am and sir.
I understand it's respect, but like I said, it makes me feel old. No. I'm good with calling Crystal or Chris.
I can always call you Chrissy.
No. Went to school with a girl named Matt. I hated her guts.
You guys ever do any side jobs? What do you guys do for side cash? Anything?
Me? I ain't got time really.
Wow.
I
mean-
work.
What do you do for work? You fix bikes, right?
For me? No.
Yeah.
No. I work for a company. We do okay. Let me ask you this: do you want me to put the PG rating or the G rating on here?
No, that's right. You said something about fixing something, and one of your first videos, you were doing something like, it looked like it was a lathe, but I don't know what to describe it. I don't know what the machine was.
No. What I work at, we paint different types of fasteners, screws, nuts, bolts, rivets, washers, whatever the customer wants, whatever color. And I tell everybody, it's like, okay, you know those little screws that hold your light switch and outlet covers on with? We
Yeah.
paint those. Yeah,
Oh,
we
sweet.
paint those. There's we've got one customer that we paint the screws for they use for holding rain gutters together with.
Mm-hmm.
We've got another customer that those display window shades, but the shutters on the side of houses, side of windows. We paint those screws for them. There's one big company I can't say. I'm not going to say who it is. We do a lot of rivets for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, we got several different big name companies out there that we paint.
Mater, where's that echo coming from?
I don't know. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Am I echoing? Is it me, maybe?
No, it's not
It
you.
could- I don't know. Could be.
Okay, I've got my YouTube completely off.
I'll mute myself and see if it keeps happening. Here you go.
All right,
Okay,
Crystal.
I'm not
let's
sure
see
if,
if-
what's going on.
Well, I don't hear an echo now.
Do you hear anything when I talk?
No. I mean, I hear you, but I don't hear the echo now. So it might be on Ed's. Hey, wake up, Ed. Wake up. It must be
I
on
was yawning, but I'm also looking at my AP I just put up there. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah.
I just put that up there, and I'm trying to see if I noticed that it's still, you can see the hole kind of on the bottom. I'm gonna have to clean up the drywall later.
I think it's coming in on your end because when you were muted, we didn't hear any. Yeah, don't hear any of the echo.
Yeah. You were asking what I did. Is I'm a PCA. I go help people that are physically disabled that can't like vacuum, or someone who's just had surgery that may need me to run errands, clean the house, stuff like that. My side jobs, nah. I crochet because I want to. That's it.
So you're an angel. That's who you are.
And a very poorly paid angel.
Yeah, I that is something that drives me nuts, that people are not paid very well for some of the hardest and most needed work that we have. That nurses and people that do what you do, that's not an easy job, and they deserve to get paid more.
Well, I'm good where I'm at. I have 5 clients. Now, I'll admit my next 2 checks are going to be short, but that's because I had to send one of my clients to the hospital. I had no clue what I was doing. I could not help her. And I said, you're going, because if you don't go, somebody else will put you in the hospital. And she went. She came back 3 days later with a new set of pills, and she's doing really good. So.
And for me, with my job, I've been there now for, was it going on 7 years? And tell you how good the money is that I'm making. I was working for Kohl's at their distribution center, and I was there for 4 years. My last pay raise from them was for a yearly pay raise was like 12 cents an hour. And it's like, I went up getting fired from there, and I'm happy I got fired, which I know a lot of people can't. But the fact is that I wound up going to where I'm at now, from being part-time to full-time. And within a year's time, I was actually making more money an hour where I'm at now than what it took me 4 years at Kohl's. Now, I've told Crystal how much I'm making, and she was going, nice.
And I'm keeping my mouth shut.
I know.
I see that grin, Ed.
Yeah. Yeah, Ed, I'll put like this. What you're making on this one job, that is more than what my 2-week paycheck is.
Ouch.
But hey, I mean, how far do you have to drive? I mean, how far from your house to there do you have to go?
This was like a 5-minute drive.
That's about.
So, go ahead.
Yeah. What I was going to say is, with you're traveling all over. You got to have, spend all the money for all the tools that you have for that, those jobs. Whereas for me, I'm like, you gotta spend all that kind of money. For me, I'm not spending money for tools, and I'm like less than 2 miles from work.
Yeah. No, I
So
get that.
right.
If
And
it works for
fact,
you, it works for you.
Right. And like I said, we do the spray painting, and I do spray painting there also. And my boss, he actually went out and bought a brand new spray gun for me. And I found out later on that spray gun was $700.
Youch.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Mater, just so you know, this isn't my job. This is my side work. I make side cash with this. People hire me on the side because they don't want to hire like a full-time professional to do this for them.
Mhm.
So they'll pay me some side cash to do this job. And I do some from time to time to help out. This is a small business that's trying to get off their feet. Somebody who would do this on the regular would probably charge them around $5,000 to $8,000 for the work.
Wow.
So, if I charge them that much, they're jumping for joy.
Right.
Yeah, and see, your side job check is barely under 2 months paychecks for me.
Oh, now I do want to clarify that every side job I do doesn't pay this well. This is
I'm
kind of a
talking this
bigger.
one.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's not fair.
No.
It's one of the reasons. So when I first started working, my first job, I was what was called a social adjustment specialist. I used to take care of the mentally handicapped who had learning disabilities, and I would teach them life skills. How to comb your hair, how to cook. And some of them, their mental disability was so far gone that they were never going to learn that really. And the psychologists all told us that, but it was our job to still perform those things.
Yes.
So
Well,
I did that.
You to take care of a who like that.
See,
That's
one
where
of
I
the
met
things, I have 2 clients that are in mobility chairs. Okay, and the previous PCA for one of them, they would get in food boxes like from the churches and different stuff. It's part of the program of where they live. They're able to get those. The previous PCA for one of them just would shove the food in the cabinet. Didn't go through it with him, see what he wanted, anything like that. They just tossed it in the cabinet. My first week there, I took out the equivalent of 3 5-gallon buckets of food that could not eat. When my other client that's in the chair had a microwave, the top of it was at knee level. Sitting in a mobility chair, leaning over below knee level, that is a health hazard and could potentially have put her in the hospital.
Yep.
It took me 20 minutes to move the microwave to a different table and move that table down where we could plug it up. Now that microwave is at chest high. She can literally, if she wants to, roll up under the table, pull her food out, set it down in front of the microwave and eat, instead of potentially killing herself by getting food. So now, and that was in 2 weeks. I did that in 2 weeks for 2 clients.
Hey, that's not a Honda hat.
No, that's a comfy hat.
Yeah, I'm in disguise. I'm in disguise. I'm not Ed the old tech guy right now.
Oh, so you're trying to be Del Lucid?
Oh no, I'd have to get diabetes and get really old for that.
Man, that's one thing. Like the other night, I caught the tail end of that stream and everything. Man, I don't know who that lady was, But man, just her voice, just listening to her voice, I had to get off of there because she was reaming you a new one and everything. And that's why I sent you that text. I was like, what was going on here? I mean, she's just going on and on and on about how y'all had done to Kyle and everything. And I'm going, yeah, but I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what a roast is supposed to be. Is like, you're making fun of them, but you're doing it in a funny, joking way. And that's what it's supposed to be. I mean, look at the comedians from years ago, especially, with Dean Martin, Lucille Ball,
Carol Burnett.
Right. I mean,
yeah.
So, I mean, you had those guys that were doing the roast and everything of celebrities. I mean, they were coming up with some good stuff on there.
Yeah. I mean, you can make fun of people and just don't tear them down.
Right.
Mater is shorter than I am. So if I'm going to, I know. If I'm going to tease him, I'm not going to put him down because he's shorter than me. I don't care about that. I've only had one guy that poked taller than me.
Hey, Crystal, I'm not shorter. I'm just more vertically challenged than you.
And that's not a problem.
No, I had no issue with her because she, in her mind, or I shouldn't say in her mind, but she thought she was sticking up for Kyle, but I could see where she's coming from, and I'll give her benefit of the doubt. What I thought was probably not, didn't go over well was she was getting excited, and I think she was enjoying the going off part, and it's like, yeah, a little bit of the attention and a little bit of the, hey, I overtalked Ed because he's an overtalker. And I'm like, I overtalk people on the show because that's what they want me to do. That's the joke.
That's Ed.
Yeah. That's what makes you you. And of course, dropping your microphone.
Yeah, that's the thing, and she just took it the wrong way. And basically, what I took from that was, I'm not going to roast anybody anymore besides Dale and Jehu, and they're going to roast me, and that's it. We're keeping it within the Toolges. Nobody's going to do anything else. We're not going to go out. I'm not going to go on people's channels. I'm sorry?
Shaggy.
Shaggy's on here.
Hey, Shaggy, how you doing, bro? What's going on, man?
That's what I was saying, Ed, if you, because I know you had that one night where you had different guests and everything on, and it's like, look, if you ever had me on there like you had Kyle, it's like, hey, you better watch out because, I'm going to be roasting you, Jehu, and Dale all the same time, and it's all going to be for fun.
Yeah, and
I've already got a song going in my head for what I'd like to say.
No, I think that's the part that, what she made. The thing that kills me is that she did make some decent sense. I just wish she would have gone about it a little bit better, and I think she would have if she didn't have a few drinks. I think the drinks really kind of.
You should have worded it different and not jumped your throat. Just been normal level.
Yeah, she just kept.
Right. Shaggy, I don't know what you're talking about. And Shaggy, watch language. I don't need to get YouTube coming down on me. Please. And like I said earlier today, I don't want to have to put anybody in a timeout. Like, what corner do I put you in? I call Crystal out on it.
I didn't catch what Shaggy was saying because since you can't really see the comments here good, Shaggy, if you just came on, I'm in the middle of a side job, which is why I didn't jump on Justin. I know Justin invited me to jump on, and he had more than enough people, so I figured I'd come over here and support Mater.
Yeah.
And I'm
I appreciate
I'm in
it.
the middle of a side job, so I got to get my side job done. And Mater's kind enough to let me work through it while I work here myself.
He's saying, don't work the haters get to you. You know, she was apparently this lady was jumping on you. I had stuff to do, so I could not watch your live. And he said, your channel is your thing. If the haters aren't happy, F them. They can go elsewhere. Only he used the whole word. That's why everything got hit.
Yeah.
Thank-
And Shaggy, I don't know what the hell is on the line.
I know where that's coming from, bro. You're looking out for me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, but we're kind of getting a little bit of feedback and echo off of Ed, so that could be why it's a little difficult. I mean, I haven't changed anything on my end.
Yeah, I haven't either, but that's why he keeps dropping his mic, if you're wondering. It's because of the feedback. I'm just letting Shaggy know for you, Ed, that way, if he wonders.
Right. And see, I haven't given Crystal the blue wrench. She doesn't want it, but you know, she is my moderator.
Especially since I'm laying down and I have my camera off because, like I said, ick. And I have the chat right in front of me.
Yeah.
Yay,
But Ed,
we
I
get
will
to watch the hat
say, I'm
move.
glad. Yeah. And Ed, like I said, you know, I'm glad, you know, you came over instead of going to Justin. You picked a better channel to go to.
Thank you for
But, hey.
trying, Shaggy. The better,
Yeah.
the more you can do it, the better you are. Because if you get out of the habit, even while typing, then you'll get out of it while saying it. And that will be better if you go to change jobs or you change girlfriends, because some of them don't like that.
Right. I mean, to me, you know, I do have a mouth on me, but I'm not doing it when I'm on my live streams. So I have to, you know, since I don't have any teeth, I have to gum my own tongue. Can't bite it because I don't have dentures in. But it's just the fact that, you know, I have to watch my P's and Q's on this because, like I said, I don't want to, you know, I'm having fun. I mean, I don't know if you heard or not, but I want literally biting the bullet, and I spent the money for StreamYard to go to basic, so that way I can get unlimited streaming now and everything.
The good news about Ed having his mic off, if he messes up and he starts cursing because of the job, we don't hear him. Well, I know you don't cuss. I'm messing with you on that one because you went, oh, shoot. Even though I know the side jobs make you want to.
Yeah. But Ed, you know, hey, I'll put it like this, you know, anytime on a Tuesday, you know, it would have to be probably after 9 o'clock. If you ever wanted me on, you know, the Tuesday night live stream, hey, I'll bring the marshmallows, I'll bring the graham crackers, I'll bring the chocolate, and you know, it was like, you know, hey, you never know. I might show up with some potatoes, some carrots, some onions, some celery. We'll have a good old roast going.
Hey, the chocolate was me earlier.
Yeah,
I had the chocolate earlier.
Yeah, I'll be like Dwayne The Rock Johnson. It's like, bring it, just bring it.
On your stream, I think it was number 2 when we finally got to connect because of what was going on with my phone. You said you asked what was going on, and I started typing symbols in there. That's my version of cursing.
Right, I know.
I understand, Shaggy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the reason why, you know, because Ed was saying, that he had so many on there. That's why he was like, nah, he decided to come over here to mine.
Sorry. Yawning.
Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah, I know what time it is, and both of us are going to be up trying to catch Mark's
Mark.
live stream. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope Ed's on that one just to see, because I know he tries to get Froggy's lives, and with Mark popping in and possibly watching while Froggy was on, wonder what's going to be said, because I was flirting with him before I started flirting with you,
Right, I know.
and I'm just wondering.
Someone was naughty. Well, they shut them off, and they're getting close.
I didn't do it.
Maybe Ed's the one that did it. No, we'll tell you. Hey, how about blaming it on Shaggy? He was the last one to get here.
I just know I didn't do it because they're not up. They're not waking me up with their lights.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll park in the front and popping their lights. They'll come right down the side of the house, and I can see them out my window. I think I'd have to get up and put my pants on. Nope.
Something's going on. I'm still hearing them. That's about 3 of them I'm hearing.
Yep.
No,
Sounds like
I don't
they were-
know. If it's, I don't know what's going on. I'm not seeing kind of lights or anything like that flashing.
Do you have an
I mean, they're
intersection
probably-
near your house?
I've got 2 different ones, but they're not major ones. But these guys here, they sound like they're probably about 4 or 5 blocks away.
Okay, that would be why you're not seeing anything then.
Right. Hey,
Uh-oh,
guys.
Shaggy.
Yeah. Hey, Ed.
Yes. Sorry, I'm boring. I'm really sorry, I'm boring, guys.
You're fine.
Hey, Ed. Never say you're sorry. It's a sign of weakness.
I'll hang out another time, bro. With my camera and everything at home, okay?
Hey, we still got to do a stream talking about computers.
We do.
Time. Yeah. So I don't know when that will be. We just gotta get it for schedule line. We'll do it.
Okay.
Now, do you want me to do it on your channel, or do you want to do it on mine?
However you want to do it, bro. I'm okay.
Yeah.
No, Ed, Shaggy and I agree. You're not boring. To me, it's I get to see different stuff for electronics. I'm normally not seeing somebody actually working on it and interested in their job. It's just like, yeah.
Oh, stuff.
Yeah, see, normally all I see is, yeah, I got 2 blue cords, connect them, and walk away. You're actually programming stuff as you're setting it up.
Yeah, not fun.
Yeah, and Shaggy, like I said, Shaggy says you ain't boring.
I don't find him boring.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate you.
Yeah. And Andy, I appreciate the info you've given me, and it's helping out. I mean, just from within a month, I've had things go, not only financially better, but because of all that, it's helped me go in better as far as upgrade on my YouTube channel.
Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, I got this camera, I got the Cat 6 table, and I want getting the faster internet spectrum, and now it's like, okay, I've got the unlimited on StreamYard.
That's good, man.
Any two, if you want me on your stream, let me know. I'll be there. I don't like. You can try roasting me all you want. I mean, up like this. I'll help you out. So, all right, guys. Yeah, it's already up to midnight our time, and Crystal and I know we're going to be up catching a different Ed, not the old tech guy. I'm going to be catching the polar bear Ed.
And Twisted VTUN Garage
Right,
on Twisted's channel.
right. And hopefully Froggy.
Most
So-
probably.
All right, guys. I don't know who else is out there besides Shaggy. I know Ed's out there, but hey, I appreciate everybody coming in tonight, and I'll see y'all next time. Don't know when it'll be because tomorrow, no, I'm not going to be doing live stream because I'm not going to be here in Texas. I'll be up in Oklahoma with. Hey, have a nice time with a very lovely lady.
Thank
For the
you.
first time in person.
I'm actually looking forward to it, but I gotta wait till I get off work. Darn it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, Shaggy, you have a good night. Ed, have fun and behave. You too, guys. I'm gonna hang around
I'll
if
see you
Peter
next time.
wants. All right, bye.
Signing out.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to end the broadcast.